There's no better time to celebrate Thao Penglis's wee day than now, especially since news recently broke that he's returning to Days of Our Lives. For fans, it's nothing short of thrilling, and maybe even a bit of a relief. For a while, many feared Penglis's days as Tony DiMera were over for good. But it seems the beloved Australian actor, who first stepped onto Salem's stage 43 years ago, is coming back. When Tony DiMera was first introduced to Salem, he wasn't exactly a paragon of virtue. In fact, he was a bit of a rogue with dark edges, known for stirring up drama and leaving a trail of chaos. Tony's early years were full of morally ambiguous actions, dangerous liaisons, and betrayals. Just ask his first wife, Liz Chandler, who could certainly testify to the darker side of Tony's character. And yet, there was always something compelling about him, a sense of vulnerability beneath the charisma and charm, which kept viewers glued to their screens. It wasn't long before Tony's softer side began to shine through, particularly in his relationship with Anna DiMera. The romance between Tony and Anna became one of the most iconic love stories in Days of Our Lives history. They were a couple with undeniable chemistry, whose love endured trials, separations, misunderstandings, and even death. Their relationship brought a warmth and humanity to Tony's character, showing fans that behind the DiMera ruthlessness was a man capable of genuine love and loyalty. But while his romance with Anna was unforgettable, Tony's relationship with his father, Stefano DiMera, was equally riveting. Thao Penglis's scenes with the late Joseph Mascolo, who portrayed Stefano, created some of the most memorable moments on the show. Stefano's power over Tony was palpable, a mix of admiration, rivalry, and loyalty, with each encounter carrying an intensity that thrilled fans and kept them invested in the DiMera family's twisted, complicated dynamics. It wasn't just the fans who loved these scenes. Penglis himself has spoken about how much he enjoyed the layered interactions with Mascolo, a true testament to the deep and complex bond they brought to life on screen. Of course, if you followed Tony DiMera's journey over the decades, you know his story wasn't always straightforward. For a time, audiences believed that Tony was merely impersonating another character, Andre DiMera, his ruthless cousin. But then came the bombshell revelation that Tony himself had been unwittingly shaped and molded after Andre, a twisted copy of an already dark character. The revelation added another layer of intrigue to Tony's story, especially when it was revealed that Tony had been stranded on a deserted island for 20 long years while Andre wreaked havoc in his name. And what havoc it was. Andre took Evil Twin to new heights, staging one of the most sinister plots in the show's history by sending half of Salem's residents to Meliswan Island. Andre's manipulations and misdeeds cast Tony in a new light, making him something of a tragic hero who had been wronged by his own blood. When Tony finally returned to Salem, he had to reconcile the damage Andre had done and prove himself to a community that had come to view him as a villain. In the years that followed, Penglis masterfully portrayed the nuances of both Tony and Andre, a feat that allowed him to play both the lover and the schemer, the hero and the anti-hero. Each return to Salem brought new layers to Tony's character, as he found himself pulled between his love for Anna and his complicated loyalty to the DiMera clan. He wasn't just one man, he was Tony, he was Andre, and sometimes, he was both, a testament to Penglis's range and commitment to the role. He even managed, incredibly, to redeem both of his alter egos, making each character as compelling as they were distinct. Recently, Penglis took to Instagram to share his excitement about his latest return to Days of Our Lives. For fans who've missed his dynamic presence on the show, his announcement couldn't have come at a better time. The show's producers have promised an epic and exciting storyline for Tony's comeback, sparking a whirlwind of speculation. Will Tony be joining forces with the DiMera clan, or is there a new twist in store? Will he rekindle his romance with Anna, or face yet another test of loyalty? After decades of unforgettable moments, the return of Tony DiMera signals another chapter in an already legendary saga. Fans are on the edge of their seats, and if Thao Penglis's history on the show has taught us anything, it's that we're in for a ride filled with passion, drama, and all the intrigue that makes Days of Our Lives a staple of daytime television. So here's to Tony's return, and here's to the anticipation of what's to come. Are you ready for the next chapter in the Demera legacy?